Janice, I'm Kaylin Barons here in another episode of College Corner with Phoebe Potter. So Phoebe, what made you want to attend the Art Institute of Philadelphia?
Well, I had decided kind of rapidly around December that I wanted to completely change career paths, and I originally wanted to do environmental science, but then that kind of fell through. So I had thought about what I wanted to do since I was really little, and it was always fashion. And so I started looking at fashion schools immediately. The first one that came up was the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York, and so I applied there, and I filled out this entire portfolio where I had to do three projects, 2 of which were drawing, 1 was sewing, and so I did that. Unfortunately, I didn't get in there, and so whenever I realized that I hadn't gotten in there, I went and saw Mrs. Adams, and she printed out an entire 5-page thing just of art schools in Pennsylvania that offer a fashion design major. And so I saw the Art Institute of Philadelphia, and since that's the closest to New York that I saw, and it's in a very nice urban area, I decided to apply there. And I originally just started filling out information on the website, and then they contacted me, and everything went smoothly from there.
Awesome. So what is your major going to be?
It will be fashion design.
So meaning you're going to design clothes?
Yes. So within the first couple of years, I'll be taking textiles and fabrics. So I'll be learning how different fabrics work with sewing, the types of materials. I won't be taking pattern making until about my 2nd or 3rd year, but I'll learn everything from the basics of drawing figures to literally everything, living, breathing, eating fashion, along with general education credits, but kind of that too.
Cool. So what do you think will be some major differences between college and high school?
I think definitely the areas of which I'm switching from, I'm going from this very small town where you know almost everyone to a big city where, in other instances I think I would feel like a number, but at this school it's nice because it is kind of smaller. It's got a little bit more of a personal basis to it, but I think the biggest thing is really I hope I'll have people looking out for me, but the biggest difference I think will be just not having that tight-knit community that's there for you whenever you need them. It's very independent. The dorms actually aren't even really dorms. They're kind of apartment buildings, and so I'll have to make all my own meals, do basically everything as if I were living on my own, but with 3 other girls. So
cool. That's going to be an interesting experience.
Yeah.
So what interests you the most about fashion?
I don't really know if there's one thing that I can necessarily say about it. It's always been something since I was a very little girl. I would take, this is really silly, but I would take my brother's Darth Vader cape and I would somehow turn it into a cocktail dress. I would take the giant rainbow parachute that had the little handles on them. I would take it and I would wrap it around and I would make it into a long evening gown. And the craziest part about all of this is that they actually looked like clothes. And so I just got started, I just got so absorbed in all of that, and also my aunt owns a high-end fabric shop in South Florida, and so growing up there too, it's just been something that's constantly bombarded me in life, and so I finally decided to this is a big enough sign to just jump with it and see where it'll take me.
Awesome. So lastly, what are your feelings on moving on from Belladenis?
It's kind of sad. It's kind of actually really sad. This place isn't just a place, it's home. It's not one specific person, it's not one specific, it's not an actual pinpoint place. It's all just this encompassed feeling of home and safety and love, and I feel it's really sad to say goodbye to that, but it's also really exciting to step into this new world, this new culture of art and so much I don't know, there's just so much passion that I feel with these types of schools, and doing this type of work. Like, it's really fulfilling, but it's kind of really hard to say goodbye to this part in my life, so we'll see.
Well, we will miss you, and we wish you the best of luck, and that's all for this episode, so tune in next time.